Okay. See if we can refactor some code. Well, we'll see if a language model can refactor some code. I'm pretty confident though, this language model's been pretty good. Make sure everything's good. Yeah, I think we're fine. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, so what's the deal? Well, this key light that I've got shining into my face right here is made by a company called Neewer. And as far as the hardware goes, this key light's actually been quite good. The light's a little harsh as far as the color and the intensity, but the hardware itself has been okay. It doesn't flicker, doesn't cut off, doesn't do anything that it shouldn't do. I've been pretty pleased with it. It's kind of an all-purpose square studio light. It's got an RGB panel built into 2 different color white LEDs, so it's pretty versatile. The problem is that the software is not great. It does have Bluetooth connectivity, so if you want to control this light from your phone, you can. The problem is that when you download the Android, or presumably the iOS app as well, when you open the app to connect to the light to control it remotely, it asks you to sign up for an account on the Neewer website, which not great, especially for a light that's local. I'll show you an example of the light here. It's one of these things. Pretty good light, all things considered. I guess this is only a white LED version, but same thing. Mine has color that you can use. Not great, so I would like to control it remotely through Bluetooth without using the official Neewer application. And it just so happens that somebody wrote a program to do just that in Python a little while back. Neewer Light Python, aptly named. This application allows you to connect to this thing locally straight from your machine and save a bunch of different presets, control the color the saturation of the color, the intensity, the different hues. You can select the different scene modes, all kinds of stuff. It's really useful. As far as this software goes, I don't have any complaints with it either. But I've looked at the code to see if I could change it, extend it a little bit, move some things around, and it works, but it's 5,000 lines in a single Python file. It's a lot. It's well commented, fortunately. It's just a handful. I've tried to go through this thing and make sense of it before, but I just can't do it. I'm not a professional programmer. I use Linux, so I've written a ton of different lines of bash and scripts in my time, and I've made like a 500-line Python program on my own. I made a Telegram bot years ago before language models were even a thing. So I know how to read code and get through it, and I know a few generic best practices, whatever, for some definition of best. But this program is far beyond my skill set. And I'm hoping I can plug this into a language model and get it to something a little bit more sensible, a little bit more componentized, maybe modular even. And with it being turned into components, I'm thinking since the different hue, intensity, preset selections, all that stuff works, ideally, if we can get it to something a little more manageable, maybe we could do something more interesting with it programmatically. But that remains to be seen. So let's go ahead and open up a console here. It just so happens that there's an interesting American company that I don't know too much about that's been releasing open language models. And it would seem this company somehow gets a lot of money from the US Department of Defense and its associated contractor companies, or they just have a lot of working relationships with them and decided to release open models of their own accord. I have no idea. What I do know is that these models are relatively performant, quite performant for their size. And it seems like one of the first times I'll be able to use local and semi-local sized models from America that are open rather than Chinese. Nothing wrong with the Chinese models. They're actually very, very good. But I'd like to see my own country compete in the open source LLM space. And this is a good sign. Maybe they're starting to put some resources behind it. So I think I have this thing. Is my Bluetooth working? Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and start the Bluetooth service. Sudo system control will start Bluetooth.service. Give you the password. Okay. Bluetooth should be started. Let's go ahead and move into a code directory. We'll make a new directory. And cd into it. Whoop. Okay, beautiful. What's this? Grab this URL, then we'll git clone, pull this project down, boom. Oh, double directory. All right. There's our program. Go ahead and get a little file explorer here up, just for convenience. Give me another terminal. I love a terminal. You know what? I don't need that extra directory. Okay. Perfect. I think I have a coding agent already set up. Do I? I hope I do. Yes. I've already got my default set to Laguna because I like it so much. M1 and I think XS2 were some older models they released a few months ago. Those are pretty functional too. But not quite good enough for what I wanted to use it for. They couldn't chew through like a single gargantuan Python file and make any sense of it. At least not to where you could give it a single prompt and get decent results out of it. I think I tried to have Laguna M1 componentize this program a few months ago and it got through it, but it was a little iffy. So we'll go ahead and switch over to my paid API. Watch out, microphone. Laguna S 2.1. Beautiful. Before we do that, let's go ahead and make sure the program works originally. It should address it directly off of Bluetooth and then give me control over all of its different settings, so like its light, its color saturation, and all that. So you might see my face go a little weird from the light. No, what are you doing? Okay. Scan for it. Ah, beautiful. It works. Hey. Cool. Okay. Oh. I crashed. What happened? Unaligned T-cache chunk detected. I'm not even going to pretend to know what that means. I think it just... There's already another instance running. What? Hold on. What do you mean there's another instance running? Sure is. Let's go ahead and kill that old instance. Get out of here. What? Insufficient what are you talking about? There. Perfect. Okay. Yes. Fire it back up. Interesting. Already having issues, huh? Okay. Kill it one more time. Worry about that later. For now, let's go ahead and get it back into regular color mode. That ain't it. Oh God. Okay. Cool. Close enough. One task at a time. Beautiful. Okay. So, let's tell this thing what we want. We'll make a little plan.md in here. Okay. In this directory is a very large single Python file called Neewer python.py. Works adequately with no major issues. It's challenging to update, maintain. What we'd like to do is componentize this program. Better to ease this into multiple different components. Okay, so let's see. Break apart the program into its constituent components. In separate Python files. Bluetooth module calling, and so on. What else do we want to do? a look at the file. Uses bleak, uses Qt6, HTTP server, GUI creation. Okay. Qt GUI is pretty rudimentary. Okay, so that works. All right. Should be fine. All right, I think the model's ready to go. Okay, see how it goes. Inspect plan.md. Utilize the grill me skill to clarify any project uncertainties. All right. Monolithic file, break it apart, improve the GUI. You have a good understanding, faster than me. Instance management, GUI code, preset management, utility functions, Bluetooth, HTTP, and preferences. Question: how should we restructure the refactored project? The plan.md says to break it into separate Python files imported to the main runtime. What package structure do you prefer? Flat module layout, separate Py files at project root, minimal nesting, proper Python package. Supports PIP install, core modules. Yeah, proper package. Next question. Should we keep PySide 2 support or standardize on PySide 6 only? The current code tries PySide 6, falls back to PySide 2. This affects GUI code significantly. I don't even know what PySide is. It's like a GUI library? Cross-platform GUI toolkit. PySide 6 is fine. How should we approach the GUI improvements? Plan.md says to make it more visually attractive, targeting KDE 6 system Qt settings with dark mode as fallback. The current GUI is a 596/70 fixed-sized window with basic Qt widgets, no custom styling, and uses hard-coded geometry. We want it to be more attractive with system theme integration. We need to decide on the implementation. Qt designer.ui files and a style sheet? Create UI files with Qt Designer? I don't know about that. Yeah, we'll use a hybrid approach. That should be fine. Should the CLI and web server interfaces remain backward compatible with the original monolithic file? Nah. API compatible internal refactoring. Keep the interfaces the same, but refactor internal function signatures. Or clean break. Clean break. What format should the preferences and light settings use in the refactored version? JSON, ini. JSON for preferences, ini for lights and preset data. JSON for global prefs. I suppose it doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just use JSON. No reason to overcomplicate it. Visual polish, functional improvements. You could go ham. Full redesign. Why not? How should we handle the entry point, desktop file, and systemd service in the refactored package? Actually, I don't think we want any of that. I don't really need a system service for this. Not yet. Oh, there we go. I don't know what you call that, schemas. Current code is a large get light specs function with hard-coded data for 50 light models. Yeah. Should we keep this in code or move it to external? External JSON. "70 lines of hard-coded HTML. External HTML templates. Template engine? No. External files. In what order? By the way, while you've let me inject stuff into your context, let me give an extra instruction to you. By the way, Python version do we have? 3.14.6. Let's get the tests for now. Okay. Oh, wait, this is getting complex. Hell yeah, this is getting complex. That's why I'm having you do it. Oh, I'm running out of space. Ooh. Where's all this garbage? Clean up some of this extra stuff. Trash. Go build? Yeah, we don't want any of that. Trash. Open code, I don't need you anymore. Trash. Okay. Don't need you anymore. Agent browser. Where did you come from? April? Trash. The hell's blue? Do I need that? Looks like it. You win this time. Blue. Okay. We have our implementation? Not yet. She's a big girl. Okay. So she's going to break it into an init, into a main, command line interface module, core functions module, utilities, light specs, presets, preferences, instantiation functions, all the Bluetooth bullshit, HTTP server garbage, GUI, Oh, I see. Why are there two mains? What are you doing that for? Main into a main? However you want to do it, Laguna. It's fine with me. As long as it works. This is not mission critical software. Okay, well, the hard work is done. The exhausting, laborious work of writing 3 paragraphs of what I wanted done. Future programming is weird. Hasn't seemed to have lost its mind yet. That's good. Currently pushing 72% context. Oh. Uh-oh. Hold up now. Bro, this thing just died? No kidding. Okay, crisis averted. I think the controls on the back just wobble. The physical inputs on these things are garbage. Part of the reason I want the Bluetooth functionality to be touched up, because I'm not confident that the squeaky, trashy little scroll wheels in the back are going to last much longer. So we'll see. But the control that this thing permits over Bluetooth is really low latency. It's really efficient. And it also has a bunch of pre-built functions, like, I think I can show, let me see. Right, so you can do like this stuff, this kind of thing. And I'm wondering, since it's got these stored on the device itself, we might be able to just write our own software, which would be pretty cool. Hopefully this thing will be extensible enough to permit that. Fingers crossed. It seems like a perfect task for a language model. I want the colors or the saturation or what have you, the hue to shift over this particular curvature at this rate. I'm also thinking it'd be really interesting to try to get it set up to where it can take an average color of your desktop and then derive the color value from it and then send it over to this thing and then refresh it like every 5 seconds or so. And that way it'll be like one of those ambient backlights and you could just put it behind your monitor or whatever. That'd be a pretty nice function. I also don't know what GitHub etiquette is like. So I am to understand that normally when you update someone else's open source project, if you make little changes here or there, you can issue a pull request. But this is a total program refactor, which I think would be a gigantic asshole move to issue a pull request for, and that you should probably fork it. But I didn't fork this, I just cloned it. So I don't know if I can fork it after the fact. I might just put like, oh, it was forked from such and such project into the main description and just re-upload it. I don't know, figure it out as we go. I can tell you one thing though, I am not comfortable with these agents doing any Git operations, not yet. I've seen them screw up too much to feel confident letting them handle the actual project management side of things. So we'll let them do the code and I'll do the Git stuff. So what are you doing? Making the Bluetooth module? Okay. Good. God, this Pi harness is really nice. Normally I use open code because it's batteries included, everything works, but I've been trying to run a lot more local models. I've been really careful with how many tokens I'm using. I'm trying to use a lot of intelligence and efficiency per token, and I found open code just is really top heavy with how much it injects into your context when you run it. Just a bunch of, it just tells the agent a bunch of bullshit that I don't need. Pi seems to be a lot more minimalist, and it seems like less is more with respect to driving agents if you can get away with it. So we'll keep it simple. I'm going to change my music. You cannot hear my music because it's copyrighted. But it's good. Take my word. Well, I mean, I assume it's copyrighted. I'm not going to run the risk, though. The music that I've got playing on stream, though, is by an uploader called Haberchuck Game Corp. Haberchuck Game Audio Corp. And a lot of their stuff is on itch.io. So I'm fairly confident that it's open source. Or Creative Commons licensed, what have you, because he let you download it for free. But I put a link to it in the description of this because it's really good. Whoever makes this stuff, Mr. Haberchuck himself, is extremely talented, and I have let him know through a few comments I've left on his stuff. I highly recommend checking him out if you like what's playing in the background. Holy shit, you just flew through that. What the fuck? Core, utils, light specs, Bluetooth done? Okay. I don't even really need this HTTP server. It's nice of the original author to build one. Guess I could have. Tool cut off by max tokens. Yeah, I bet. Okay. Oh, it's compacted. I see. I think I accidentally selected the free tier. I probably should have just used my paid API. Are you going to keep going? Hold on. You know what? Let's... go to the paint. There we go. Oh wow, you can just swap over right in the middle. Just change models and not lose your place. That's really nice. Yeah, no max token errors with a paid API, huh? You give them money, they're much happier to let you just burn through this shit. Okay. Where's... There we go. Go, Laguna, go, baby, go! You're getting it. You're so close. I will be shocked if this just works off the rip. We'll see. Here's the new one. This model's really cheap too. I think it's cost me a penny so far to do this. Literally 1 cent. Can't beat it. Yeah, this is a very large file. That's why I'm bringing you into it. Context is filling up quick. Oh boy. Good God, this thing is a monster. I don't know how somebody writes a 5,000 line Python file and makes sense of it. It just seems like something you just do in a fit of mania. Locked in a small room for like weeks on end. I don't know, it was originally ported from a Mac OS application. Maybe there was less work involved than I thought for the porting process. I have no idea. Never used Mac, so. UI's coming along. So the original file was 306 kilobytes. So far the refactor is at 150. I would actually expect it to be a little bit bigger, just because it's got a little bit more wiring and plumbing work to get all these components connected together. I wouldn't be upset if it got a little bit bigger, as long as it's more manageable. Upstream error, tool cut off by max tokens. I don't know why it says that when it has weird issues when it compacts the context. I don't like this compaction. It doesn't work very well. It just fucking reads the thing and then slams it into context and throws half of it away. That sucks. Wow, does Laguna really only offer 128K context? It says up to 1 million. Why is it only offer 128? Says 1 million. Is that a pi thing? Weird. I'll have to look into that. I don't know why it does that. Definitely causing issues. Come on, baby. You got it. Come on. Come on. Come 70%. What? Come on. 128K. Why does that happen? Let me see. Pi extension for pruning future context while preserving tool call history. That might be useful. Because as it spins, I think I'm just spending money to let it refill its context with the original file over and over. Not very helpful. Look at all these lines. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. 89%. I don't know why it does that. Auto compact false. Don't do that. Timeout disable. Cache miss notices. That's fine. Yeah, fills up at 128. Let me try something. Switch to a different one, see what it does. Still 128. Presumably AC is active context. Agentic context. Max context. So just agentic context management. Are you hallucinating AI? Is that what you're doing? Nope, nope, don't do that. Oh shit! I think it just exploded it. Hold on. Yeah, let's take a moment to figure out why it's doing that. So I'm just gonna burn money for no good reason. I feel stupid installing an extension for this, but it's probably got an integrated setting, but I don't know where it is. Next context. There we go. Still says 128K there. I don't know why, but this doesn't. 120K window. Nope, 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 stop, stop. Setting the context window. Holy shit. No. Go, go, go. There we go. Okay, I think I know where the config file is. Let's see. So this is the OpenRouter API. This is the regular Poolside API. Okay. Let's go ahead and close that. Drag that over. Okay. Max tokens. Let's see if this does it. What do these offer? 262. That's the paid API. Should be okay. Poolside. Okay. All right. Context window must be a number. Oh, is it a string? Whoops. My bad, guys. All this knowledge, you can't parse out an integer from a string, huh? There we go. 262. Perfect. Do I need those other extensions? Probably not, but I don't feel like removing them. Okay. What about the free one for now? Where did she go? The process halted in the middle of implementation. Inside. No. $1 million. There we go. Beautiful. Much better. These tool claws are chunky. Yeah, you're almost done. You almost got there with 128. Just not quite. That's my paid API. About 10 cents down. Could be worse. Not unhappy. I imagine it will lose its mind well before 1 million, but if they advertise 1 million, we'll try it. Failed, failed, failed. Now I have a clear picture. How's it looking? Problem solving on the fly. GUI, oh my god. Oh, it's cache. Cause what's failing? GUI stuff? Import failures? That's not bad. Looks like it's getting hung up on some Qt stuff. I don't know if removing stuff is gonna make it work. Oh, I guess it did. Okay. Give it a little pre-compilation. Come on, come on. Nice. Come on, come on. Nope. Is it just failed when it passed commands to it? That's not bad. Figure it out? Nope. There you go. Good. Good. Even just building successfully is impressive. Everything's complete and verified. We'll see. So what'd you do? Okay. I don't know what your main entry point is. You've got like, what, 2 mains? In the original plan? I don't see 1 here. Neewer light. Main. Oh. Pass it the error. Main font. It's a GUI error still. Not the worst in the world. Oh, get stuff. Yeah, yeah, try running the GUI. That's a good idea. Targeting the right section of the program. Let's doing that. Max hyphen tokens? No. everything works. Yeah, we'll see about that. Huh. Huh. Seems like it's working. Go ahead and kill it. Restart Bluetooth. And we'll pass it that error. Yeah, boy, it was not happy. Stopping halfway through one run and getting restarted in a new one, that's for sure. Lesson learned. Good. Good. Well, she thinks a lot, doesn't she? Goodness gracious. Get the job done. 20 cents per mil. You can think all you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and run the original one. So the original one works fine. Okay. Try again. Fingers crossed. Oops, missing the Bluetooth scanner. Missing a version number. Just forgot an import. Okay, try it again. Hey. found the light, and then it misses the update routine. Okay, it's progress. Progress. Yeah, I just missed a whole bunch of simple statements I needed to add. Let's try it again. Searching. Should find it. Attempting to link. I think after this error here, we'll just go ahead and have it inspect the original and make sure all the proper imports were carried over, because it's clearly missing a lot of them. Contact about to blow up. There's no way. You don't see anything missing? I doubt that. Yeah, there you go. Refactor version missing the light discovery step. Seems to be confusing itself. Okay. This is another bug. I'm not surprised. I found a critical inconsistency. Still got some headroom. I'll go ahead and git save this just in case. Actually, that's trash. That can go away. This. I probably should wait till the agent's done. Yeah, that's a big miss. Expects JSON but gets it in text format. Yeah, that'll cause some problems, won't it? I made a mistake in that edit. That's not good. That's not good, Laguna. Hang in there, buddy. Don't lose your shit on me. You're doing so good. The refactor was so close to working. Don't freak out. And then test the round trip. Oh boy. Range error? That's not terrible. Okay. How are we looking? Yeah, you just removed it. What are you doing? You fucking agents! Come on, buddy. You're so close. You're so close. Don't lose it. Oh boy. We'll let it go for a few more minutes, and if it has more trouble, we'll go ahead and halt it and then give it a fresh restart and give it a nice little 10,000 foot overview. Let it know what happened. Might do better with all of this, without all this self-confusing stuff in its context. Okay. Yeah, I see. So, still had some leftover stuff where it was pulling in arguments, I guess, but not the data from the JSON. That would explain it. Good. Good. Fingers crossed. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let me see green. Let me see green. Green, 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 green. Yes. Yes. I see a lot of passing. Oh. That's a lot of passing. Oh, he's so close. Find lights on startup equals false. That's no good. The test has a bug. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Pass, 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 pass. I see pass. I see pass. Good. Good. All that juicy data coming in from the JSON. We love it. We love it. We love the pass. No fails. Green text all day. Yep. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. Now I can make a git in it. Probably should have done that before the project was done. But better late than never, right? The project was 95% complete. I found and fixed 15 issues. Ugh. Okay. got. Git add everything, git commit version 0, initial refactor. Okay. Let's go ahead and back this up. All right, now. I'm gonna give it one more chunky pass, see what happens. So what happened? An agent was tasked. Refactoring. Using the original. All right, we'll do a final polish pass. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh, screw that up. Pick the right model first. Thank you, Poolside AI, for letting me use all these tokens. They seem pretty willing to let you use it if you're okay with it training off of it, which I'm fine training off of this stuff. Okay, good luck. How about it, John Marston? Pretty good. I'm sending this, so this light that I've got on my face right now, it's a studio light and it's got some RGB on it. It's got a couple different settings and modes it can go in. It can like flash different colors and all this stuff. And it also is connectable over Bluetooth. But the app that you have to use on your phone, they want you to log into their website on Neewer.com to use it. And I have no interest in doing that because it's Bluetooth. I don't need to make an account with their website, right? So I went online a little while ago and I found this. This is years back. It's a Python program. I don't know if you do any programming or anything like this, so apologies if I'm speaking Greek. But it's a Python program somebody wrote that will let you connect over Bluetooth directly to this light and control it from your computer, rather than having to use the official application that has God knows how many spyware shits in it. And it works great. The problem is that the file that works great that this person made out of the graciousness of their own heart is 5,000 lines, 307 kilobytes, which means that it's just fucking enormous. It's got like a web server in it. It's got a graphical interface, a command line interface, all this stuff that's really useful, but cramming it into a single file like this makes it really hard to work on. I wanted to add some different features, maybe clean up the way that the interface looks. And mind you, I tried this a long time ago, before language models were even a thing, and the size of this file made it just untenable. So, some interesting, capable, and most importantly, very cost-effective models have come out recently, particularly one from a company called Poolside AI, which is an American company that seems to do quite a bit of work with the defense industry. You know, it is what it is, but their open models are pretty good. And I don't really use a lot of closed models. I'm not like philosophically opposed to GPT and Claude and things, but I much prefer open source stuff when I can, and this model is open. And they just released it for inference, and they're giving away a bunch of tokens for free if you help train it. So I'm running this monstrosity of a program through it, and I'm hoping that it will refactor it. And for the most part, you can see that it's done a really good job. It's missed a few things, but that was mostly my fault because I didn't set my settings right, and the agent was supposed to have like 1 million context window worth of tokens, but I had it set to like 100,000. So it would start the process, start refactoring it and writing some code, and then just stop and freak out. So I had to fix some stuff. Now the problem is that it was like 90% done with the work, and basically had to start again with no memory of what it did. And it's going through and finding some things that it missed. So at this point, I'm just having a look at the work that it's done, make sure it hasn't missed anything, and fingers crossed, it should work okay. Right now we're doing a bunch of verification passes. But I'm kind of learning as I go, because I don't do a whole lot of agentic coding. I mean, unless you're an employed, like paid to be a programmer, I think a lot of people don't have a lot of experience with this stuff yet just because it's so new. So I'm figuring out how the models work on the go, and I'm also figuring out how to work with these actual applications here that you use to control the models on the go. But it might look crazy, but it's actually not that bad. It's a lot of text. Most of it you don't have to read. It's just the model thinking for itself. All things considered, it's been pretty easy going. I may have written like 5 paragraphs so far over the past hour, 2 hours. Holy shit, it has been 2 hours. And it's done most of the work correctly, which is pretty incredible. For comparison's sake, the amount of tokens, if you put it through Claude or GPT, if you put 1 million tokens through it, on average, it'll cost you about $10, $15. This model, which is Laguna S 2.1, it's only 20 cents per million tokens. So you're talking a huge cost savings. And it's not going to be as smart as those frontier, expensive, crazy, super mega butt-fucked models. But if it works, who cares, right? I don't need this shit to solve unsolved mathematics problems to do this. If it just does basic refactoring stuff, I'm a happy camper. It seems like it's doing it. So I'm really excited. If it can do this kind of work for that cheap, it opens up a whole new range of interesting projects I can do for next to no money. Refactoring stuff, building new stuff. Like, for example, let me show you this. So this light, you can do stuff like change the colors, right? You can do this with the web application too. It's got some different modes, like flashing and all this kind of stuff. Holy shit. Oh, that's awful. Turn that off. And I'm hoping if this refactor works, then we should be able to start building those kind of nice fancy functions like make it flash different colors and all that into the software. And if we can do that, there's a whole range of interesting stuff we can do. Like, for example, you've probably seen LED lights that people will put behind their monitor, and it'll kind of try to match the color of what's on your screen and make the wall behind you glow that same color. If this works, there's no reason that we shouldn't be able to just do that with this, because this thing will let you send commands to it and change the color. So at that point, we just have to say, hey, check my desktop every 5 seconds or so, take an average value of the color on the screen, and whatever that color is, send it to the light. Should be possible. You could have done it with the old application before I sent it through this model, but it was just so, like I said, it was just so big, I couldn't do it. I couldn't figure out how to inject all that into it. So hopefully it'll be a little easier now. Yeah, 20 cents is a much better improvement. I don't think I have how much I've spent on it on this VM window here, but I've only spent like 40 cents so far, grinding at it for 2 hours. Pretty great. Pretty great. Looks like it's going through everything. All files exist as specified. Good. That means it should work. Let's try it. Down here is where I'm going to run it. It's a Python program, so you run this thing, and then it looks inside here, and it's got all the functions, right? Like, it's got its HTTP server, all the stuff to connect through Bluetooth, places where you can save your preferences, because it can actually connect to a ton of different lights. Oh, it's failing. What'd you fuck up? No output? That's not bad. Should be good. Let's try it. Okay, so this is a new version. Should connect automatically. Oh shit. Linked. Says it's linked. So this doesn't work, right? See, I'm changing the colors and things. Nothing. But if I use the old one, it'll work fine. Background thread, right? You son of a bitch. Kill it the hard way. Super user kill it. Mega power. There we go. And then refresh the Bluetooth. Okay. Good. Where is it? Where'd you go? Wait. There it is. If I run the original one, I'll show you what I mean. Here's the original one. I should scan, searching for new lights. Nope, this doesn't work either. It sees it. Try this. Turn it off for a second. Never coded in your life? Well, there's no better time to get started because you can just ask these agents to do it now. It's pretty great. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Clear. So Bluetooth. I'm gonna check all my processes. Are you doing anything sneaky in here? Sometimes it's running stuff when it shouldn't be. Filter. Yeah, see, what are you doing in here? I see you hiding. Yeah, you're not gonna let me cancel it. That one. Kill it. Yes. What? Kill it! I'll show you how we kill it. This is how we do it. Right here, you ready? Check this out. Shut down. That's how you do it. Boom. Bam. Easy. Python's a great language to get started with. I learned, I mean, I'm not a professional programmer, but I can write Python. It's a very easy language as far as languages go. It's not bad at all. You could learn it very quickly. I've written like a 500 line program over the course of a couple days that would, you could go into a Telegram group chat and write /C and type the name of a Magic the Gathering card. Because it's in a group chat where a lot of us played Magic, and you could type /C Soul Ring, and the bot that I wrote in Python would take that chat message, it would take the string Soul Ring, and it would send it to scryfall.com, which is like a big Magic the Gathering card database. It would pull the picture of the card, the text that was on it, and then send it in a message into Telegram for everybody to read. So if I was talking in the group chat, I was like, I think I'm going to add a Soul Ring in my deck. I could say, I want to add a /C Soul Ring. And by just adding those 2 extra characters, I could basically talk normally like to everyone else in the chat like I always would, but the bot would pick it up and throw the message in there where we could all look at the card and what it did, how much it cost, as we were talking. So it was a really nice feature, and I wrote it all in Python. It was, you know, the first time I wrote anything in Python, really. And if you've got a mind of how to use computers and are willing to like read error messages and understand how they work, it's not that bad. It's pretty easy. And with language models now, like I just used, doing all the coding for us, the world, it might seem like the world doesn't need programmers, but let me tell you, it's going to need a lot more programmers pretty soon. Because once all the robots are doing the coding and a lot of people forget how to write code, when shit fucks up, they're going to need people that know how to read it and work with it. So good a time as any to learn. Let's see here. So let's go back to the original, and I'll show you what the original should do. This is what the original would do. Oh, I didn't. Start Bluetooth. This is a virtual machine. It's not my actual computer. It's my computer running inside my computer, which means I have to tell it to start certain stuff like the Bluetooth beacon. Do I have Bluetooth plugged in? No. Hold on. Redirect USB device. Can you actually see that? No, you can't. I gotta tell it to take the Bluetooth device from my main computer. Now if I push this here, boom, you see it show up right there? Bluetooth. So then, we'll start the Bluetooth again. Okay, then we'll try to rerun it. Searching for lights. It sees it. Ah, it's working. Oh, oh, oh. But this is the old one. This is the one that's like garbage and doesn't work very well. So I want to see if the newer works. Okay. Let's go back to the original, or the updated one. Okay. Searching for lights. Eh? Hey! Seems to work. Okay, just to verify. Unlink it, turn it off. We're gonna delete this file here, which was the original one, just to make sure it's actually the new one that's running. So it says there's an error connecting to it, but if I select it, it works. Hey, okay. Oh my god. Holy shit. No, this is awful. Stop it. TV screen, what is that? Just flickers? That sucks. Lightning? Oh, don't like that. Fire engine? Oh, it's terrible. Okay, okay. Oh, stop it, stop it, stop it. Hey, so that's pretty cool. So what do I need to do now? Oh God, hold on. I need to... I'm gonna delete this. We're gonna back everything up with a git in it. Git is like a version tracking thing, so you just do git operations every once in a while, and it'll save all of the work that you've done in case you or the agent just explodes something. You can just roll it back without losing all the work. Git add. Okay, we got it backed up. Good. Git does a lot of stuff, but even people that use Git every day don't actually know how it works. I don't think anyone knows how Git works. It does so much stuff. It's complicated. It's magic. So let's see. What do I want to do from here? Why don't we try seeing if there is a way to do that thing where we take the average color. Any plans after Red Dead 2? No, I want to play a new game, but I'm not quite sure which yet. I'm torn between just streaming a game or playing a game off stream for a few hours, like 20 or 30 hours, and then writing a long form piece on it and making like a 20 or 30 minute video. I'm not quite sure yet. Excuse me. Streaming is nice, but I don't enjoy the words that I use when I stream as much as the ones that I write down and then speak into a microphone later. I'm a much better writer than I am speaker. My writing is pretty good, I've been told. I don't think so, but I don't think anyone that writes well believes that their writing is good. So I'll have to give it some thought. A few people wanted me to play Undertale and Deltarune. Deltarune seems quite popular now, and I've actually never played any of the Deltarune games. I played Undertale, but it was a long time ago. Great piece of software. I did grow up playing Earthbound on the Super Nintendo, and I'm to understand that Toby Fox, the guy that made Undertale, got his start making mods for Earthbound, which is pretty awesome. So I feel like spiritually, I need to play his work just as a fellow Earthbound boy. You know, it's just that's just respect. Gotta put respect on that name. Okay. Let's see. We want to add some software features to this light controlling program. How do we do this? What do I ask it? Which can take of saturation, send over Bluetooth. Therefore, it would be interesting to calculate color values from the client PC controlling it, sending them to the light to change its color. Here's the plan. Let's see what it looks like first. Okay, so we've got all these different modes here. In the program GUI, We can select C mode, HSI mode, scene mode. HTTP server interface, and these face undoubtedly full functions. Yes. What do we call these? Functions. We want to add a new suite of functions called desktop functions. These functions will derive their values from data gathered from the client desktop. Yeah, I can get something to drink. A new tab called desktop mode right in here. Called a new mode called wallpaper color. Should capture screenshot of the, maybe not a screenshot. Of the desktop and average is here, but value is then take this value every 5 seconds, then KDE6 and Wayland. Likely ambiguous. That should be fine. Okay, go back into code. All right. Change models. Get it. Peace, John. Take care. Appreciate you stopping by. Always a pleasure. All right. The skill says interview me relentlessly about every aspect of this plan until reaching a shared understanding, resolving every branch of the decision tree. It's getting confused on its own tools. Hang in there. Come on. You got it. You're Poolside AI's most capable model. Nothing should be confusing you. I should probably... Wait, what did that say? Since there's no grill me sub agent configured, I'll use the ask user tool. Yeah, I should probably just tell you to use the ask user tool, huh? For, Pi. Using the ask user tool. Cool. Which screenshot mechanism should desktop mode use to capture the desktop on KDE6 and Wayland? Wayland environment, XDG desktop portal, KDE portal backend are installed. Grim and Slurp are not installed. Grim and Slurp. What the fuck is that? Hold on. Grim. Slurp. I don't think I need that. We want the whole thing. That's only for subcoordinates. Where it's most useful for subcoordinates. I don't think we need that. Let's see. Try Q screen, then fall back to desktop portal. Both persistent. How should the 5-second capture interval be implemented across? I don't know. Just put a loop. Why is this complicated? Separate background thread with time sleep. Doesn't block the main thread. Couples desktop mode to the worker thread. Async IO. Queue timer with separate background thread. Okay. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Well, that's a lot of to-dos. goodness. How's it looking? We're getting there. Boy, now that I got the harness set up correctly, and the model limits dialed in, it just kind of runs. Not much you really need to do. Imagine this is not the most optimal way to use these agents on a critical code base, but for something as simple as like a light control, it seems to be perfectly fine. We're not sending a rocket to the moon. Not yet. Seems like it's getting caught up. Seems to be caught in a loop. Broke out of it. No kidding. Way to go. How you looking? Nice. Okay, so the desktop color capture fails. It does an error, which is, I guess, good? Probably not. Try it again. Oh, gross. I guess Shift and Control Delete don't work. Hmm. That's ugly code. Oh my god. I think that's more on the original than this program, though. The original was pretty rough. Well, I don't want to say rough, but repeated itself quite a bit. Try it again. Oh. Oh. Okay. Got light control. See if desktop mode works. Nope, stop bringing up a modal. Q screen capture. FF impact with pipe wire. Oh, really? I see. Compositor doesn't support it. What a spectacle. Goodness, how much code are you removing? Holy shit. Oh, you're reading it. It's like, what the fuck? Fucking 243 lines? Oh my god, it works. Holy shit. That's fucking awesome. Hold on. So it should change color if I minimize these things. Bro. That's so cool. Hold on. Okay. Wow. All right. I didn't think that was actually going to work that well. What's a fuck yeah. Okay, that's too sick. Okay, what's the resource consumption for this? Ugh. A lot? Kinda looks like it. Oh, it's in a sub-process. I mean, that could be worse. Okay. Where's... I can't believe that works. Huh. Alright. Okay. Desktop color mode. Okay, so let's go ahead and start a fresh context. What? Oh. Take a screenshot every... Let's linear interpolate it. Let me now implement everything. Now let me think about some more stuff. Go on. You got this. Hang in there. Come on, Laguna. Come on, girl. Currently, it can capture color averaged from the desktop and change the color of my key light, which is pretty cool and not a feature that it had before. I'm trying to get it now to do a smooth transition with 100 millisecond staged changes over a 10-second interval, but she's having a hard time. Maybe she'll get there. You're gonna keep thinking, or you're just gonna do it? What are you thinking about? Ain't nothing to think about. You got it. Get it, get it, get it. You got this. Okay, we'll move over to the paid model. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Wow, I feel like they were giving me a quantized model. This one's way sharper. Holy shit, what happened? Get what you pay for, I guess. Come on, girl. Come on, old girl. You're fucking faster, that's for sure. There you go. You're happy to take my money quickly, aren't you? Not that it's costing much. This model is so unbelievably cheap for how effective it is. It's just... it's flabbergasting. You gonna give me a nice LARP function? You gonna smooth transition? Looks like it's done. Syntax check. Fractions of a penny. Okay. Let's see if it didn't blow itself up. Alright. Connect to the light. We have CCT mode. Yep. Alright. Desktop mode. Oh, I fucked that up. Hold on. I closed my VM. Dude, it's working. That's so cool. Bro. Fuck yeah. Holy shit. Okay, let's find a new picture. What's a blue ocean close-up? Bro. Wait, go back to the sun. Seems like it failed. Let's see. Double link list corrupted. Yeah, 100 milliseconds polling at that Bluetooth device might be too fast. QT timer fires every 10th of a second. Reduce send frequency. Yeah, let's try that. I think I trashed the Bluetooth stack. Hold on. Okay. Oh, it's working. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, then back to the sun. Nice. 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 Oh, God, I love it. I love it. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and save this. This straight in desktop mode. That's so fucking cool, man. I didn't think this model was gonna be able to do it that easily. Okay, so HSI mode works fine. So if I change it real fast, here it works. I should try to see if it can... Okay, so it's a little harsh if it captures and goes over a 5-second interval. How about okay, first off, let's see if it's possible to stay in syn mode. How long to transition? Okay. So the capture interval, if I capture at 10 seconds, but I transition over 100 seconds, that's what I want. I want transition over capture, so it's constantly leading it.